Welcome to South Newton Field here for our first official home game of the year. We've got the Covenant Christian Knights visiting the South Newton Rebels. On the mound today for the South Newton Rebels, we have Corbin Cruz, and he's pitching to his brother Caden Cruz. Corbin's a sophomore, pitching to Caden's a junior. Rebels are 0-3 on the year. Two tough games to start off the year, and then battled back a closer battle against Fountain Central in the second game of a doubleheader on Saturday. Covenant Christian lost their first game, so it's a battle of two winless teams trying to pick up that first victory. We have a beautiful day today, as good as it gets early in the season for high school baseball. For the visiting Covenant Christian Knights, we have Luke Terpstra playing shortstop, Gabe Radier pitching, Peyton Fozzie playing center, Jacob Bultema catching, Jace Bultema playing first, Joseph Patton at second, Ryder Hart at third, Mateo Rossi and left, and Rhett Loud in right field. For the Rebels, Evan Krug's playing shortstop, Caden Cruz, as we mentioned, is catching, Kellen Krug is at third. Daniel Tordai is going to be the DH, hitting fourth for Seth Durlocker playing right field. Corbin Cruz is on the mound. Justin Wood is at first. Connor Latta is in left field. Noah Applegate is at second. And Hayden Ramon is in center. And we're ready to go here for first pitch from Corbin Cruz. Little fly ball to center field here. Caught center field. Nice job by Hayden Ramon for the first out. Gabe Rodier now in the box. One pitch so far. Corbin Cruz with the high strike right at the top of the zone. Nice pitch. Second pitch a little outside and down. We got a 1-1 count. Ground ball to second here. Nice play. A little ground out there. It's going to be Noah Applegate thrown to Justin Wood for the 4-3 putout. Two-way for Peyton Fozzie. First pitch right down Broadway there from Corbin Cruz. Throwing strikes. Best thing you can do as a pitcher. Little excuse me swing there. And we got put out there. That'll be from the pitcher Corbin Cruz. 1, 2, 3 put out on the ground out. 3 up, 3 down. No hits. No one left on base. 6 total pitches.
Hey, we're hitting the ball. I'm liking it. I want to see it find the hole.
We'll go to the bottom of the first. Nothing for the Knights. Rebels yet to bat. Gabe Rodier pitching for the Knights. He's throwing to Jacob Bultema as we're getting ready here in the bottom of the first. First batter here for the Rebels, Evan Krug, playing shortstop. Takes ball one high. Little pop-up on the infield here. And it's going to be a fair ball. We're going to get a base hit out of that for Evan Krug. He's going to occupy first base. Good effort by the catcher. A little bit of wind there. So a good start here for the Rebels. Base runner Evan Krug on first. Roddy are now going from the stretch for our second batter, catcher Caden Cruz. Evan working a good primary lead here, and he's going. He's going to steal that, standing up if he needed to. Nice stolen base there for Evan Krug. Got a good jump. Base runner on second. Scoring position here for Caden Cruz. Let's see if we can knock him in. Nice outside pitch. Being aggressive. Count of 1-1. Another good pitch. Caden's down 1-2 in the count. Choke up here. Put one in play. Try to advance his runner to third. Outside pitch. Little curveball. Not going to help anything for the pitcher. Too far outside to even offer. We're going to get a runner back to third base now. So we got Evan Krug at third. Getting a lead off here. 2-2 count, Caden Cruz. And get a little swing through there for Caden for strike 3. That's one away for the Rebels in their half of the first here. Next batter is Kellen Krug, third baseman Kellen Krug. Batting third, runner on third, one away. High first pitch here. High and inside for ball 2. Kellen's looking for something to drive here, 2-0. Right on the outside corner, 2-1. Pitcher's pitch there when you're up 2-0. Little pop fly. No man's land. Oop, caught by the center fielder. We're going to get a score for Evan Krug, so we get the sacrifice fly. And we get the run score for Evan Krug. Rebels with the 1-0 lead. Daniel Tordai, the DH, batting for right fielder Josh Durlocker. Takes strike one. A little high for ball one. 1-1 count for Daniel, sophomore. A little bit outside. Ball two. Good pitcher's pitch. Just a touch outside. Oop, foul ball. Little inside. Gotta get that bat out of the way so we don't get that strike. 2-2 count now. 2 away here. Bottom of the first. High. Brings count full. 3-2 count here. Looking to do a little damage. Get on base. Oop. That's going to hit him. Daniel Tordai will go to first base on the hit by pitch. So I got a runner at first now with 2 away. Let's see if Corbin Cruz can help himself out here. Ball popped loose a little bit. Nothing you can do there. There's a runner though. Ball one to Corbin. Daniel getting a decent lead over there at first. He's off and going. Outside pitch. A strike called. Nice stolen base for Daniel Tordai. Puts him in scoring position. 2 away here. 1-1 count. Ooh, a little high. Looked good at the start. Corbin Cruz laid off that high pitch. 2-1. Little pop fly. Corbin Cruz, a little foul out. And that ends it for the Rebels in the bottom of the first. They do pick up 1 run on 1 base hit. Tough play for the catcher. 1 left on base. So at the end of 1, Rebels 1, Knights 0. Due up for the Knights in this inning, Jace Bultema, and Joseph Patton. Jacob Bultema, the catcher. Corbin Cruz beginning his second inning of work here through 6 pitches in the first. Nice strike for Corbin Cruz to start off here. Pumping strikes all afternoon so far. A little low on that. Hit the dirt right after the plate. Not a bad second pitch. 1-1 count now. Little inside. We're now in a 2-1 count. Corbin's got to battle back a little bit here. Nice pitch on the outside corner, right at the knees. Get it even for Corbin at 2-2. Nice high strike here, foul back by Ultima. Little foul ball. Keeps the count at 2-2. We've got a ground ball to second. We're going to have an E4 on that. Giving the Knights their first base runner of the day. Tough one to handle off the bounce there. Runner at first now for Jace Bultema, the third base or first baseman. Strike one on the high fastball. Nobody away here in the second. High and outside for Corbin Cruz. Rushing a little bit in his delivery. Third pitch here is strike low. Swung at. 1-2 count now. Runner still at first base. Nobody away. The left-hander, Jace Bultema, down in the count 1-2. The fake move to first. Corbin Cruz back on the rubber. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 count here on the first baseman, Jace Bultema. Outside again and high, so we're full count. Ball 4 outside. So we've got an error followed by a walk. Knights are threatening here. Nobody away. Top of the second inning. 2 on. Rebels still lead 1-0. The batter, Joseph Patton, second baseman. Ball outside. Ball 2 inside. Corbin's fighting himself a little bit here. Runner at second, not getting a very big lead. Ball 3. Now 3-0 on Joseph Patton, the second baseman for the Knights. Nobody away. Nice strike. Get back in this count a little bit. 3-1. Cruz comes set again. Little bit outside.
There you go.
Back-to-back walks. And the bases are loaded for the Knights with nobody away. We're going to have a time out here. Coach Coach Ulmer coming to the mound. First real trouble today. Started off with an error on a ground ball to second baseman. Had a little trouble picking that up cleanly. Followed by 2 walks. A full count walk and then one where Corbin really was battling himself to throw strikes. So after a 6-pitch first inning, Corbin a little trouble this inning. Already thrown 18 pitches, nobody out, bases loaded. Be nice to get a ground ball double play here. Or strike out. The batter is Ryder Hart, third baseman for the Knights. Little low for ball 1. We got the corner infielders in a little bit, trying to cut off that run at the plate. Second pitch is a strike on the swing. Bottom of the strike zone. 1-1 the count. Corbin Cruz delivering to Ryder Hart in the batter's box, the third baseman for the Knights. Nice ground ball. We got a force out at second on the fielder's choice. Knights are going to score 2. So we got a fielder's choice for Ryder Hart. He'll pick up 1 RBI. Jacob Bolton will score the first run for the Knights. Then we've got Ryder Hart reaching on the air on the throw. Second run will score on the air. So no RBI on that one.
Look at Coach Mateo.
Mateo Rossi
Good cut. Mateo, look at coach. Look at coach. Step out, look at coach.
in the batter's box for the Knights. Nice cut on that pitch. We got a 1-1 count. 2-1 lead now for the Knights. Both runs scored this inning. Error, couple of walks.
Get another step. Get another step, Ryder.
Ryder Hard, the runner at first base. Nice strike. At the top of the strike zone for Corbin Cruz. Got Ryder Hart in a 1-2 hole here, or Mateo Rossi in a 1-2 hole. Mateo's the left fielder for the Knights, the number 8 hitter. Inside pitch. Mateo Rossi jumped out of the way of that one. Could have been a hit by pitch if he leaned into it a bit. Counts 2-2. We got one away. Strike 3 on the swing. 2 away now. On the 5-pitch strikeout. That brings up the number 9 hitter, the right fielder, Rhett Loud. 2 outs, runner on first for the Knights. Plated 2 this inning. Couple of errors. That snap throw down to first. Runner safe. Justin Woods, the first baseman, holding Ryder Hart on. Little grounder back to the pitcher's mound. Corbin Cruz does the fielding himself. Fields that. Little flip to Justin Wood, and the Rebels are out of it. So we go to the bottom of the second. Rebels now trailing 2-1 to the Knights. No hits there for the Knights. They had 2 errors. On the Rebels. They leave 1 on base, but they've now got the 2-1 lead going to the bottom of the second. Rebels will begin the bottom of the second with Justin Wood, Connor Latta, and Noah Applegate. 6, 7, 8 batters going against Gabe Rodier. 21 pitches in the first inning. Gave up the 1 hit, which was a tough play with the wind. Catcher did everything he could, but a little dribbler, and then RBI sac fly. Kellen Krug scored that run. First pitch to Justin Woods, a strike. Second pitch, nice outside strike there, right at the knees. Tough pitch to hit. Down 0-2 now for Justin, senior first baseman for the Rebels. Foul off that high fastball. Hit it straight back there, right on it. 0-2 count still. Nobody away here in the bottom of the second for the Rebels. Gabe Rodier on the hill for the Knights. Loopy curveball there for strike 3 looking. That'll be the first out for the Rebels in this inning. Not real tight, but got the job done. Connor Lotta taking the strike at the knees. Gabe Rodier kind of found a groove here now. Little pop up. Connor Lotta gonna get the wind aided single. Little pop up, kind of like a bunt into no man's land there. Connor, good job fighting that off. Sounded like it went right off the hands there. So Rebels will have a runner at first now. Connor Lotta, the sophomore. Oop. Nice move back to first there. Not much of a lead by Connor. Got to keep him honest though. Foul back here for the number 8 hitter, Noah Applegate, playing second base. Oh, 1 count now. Nice fastball. Noah Applegate's going to hit that to right field for the single. We're going to get runners at first and third for the Rebels with 1 away. Nice turn and run there. First to third for Connor Lotta. And Rebels are in business here in the bottom of the second. Runner at first, taken off. That's Noah Applegate. The hitter, Hayden Ramon, with a foul ball on the first pitch. Nice aggressive swing as Noah was trying to get to second. Hayden Ramon's the center fielder for the Rebels. Noah's off again. Not going to draw a throw, so I'll get the stolen base. 0-2 count now on that strike call. Runners at second, third, 1 away. Foul ball staying alive here by Hayden Ramon. Down 0-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Knights picked up 2 in the top of the second here. Rebels looking to tie this up and take the lead on a base hit. Grounder up the middle. Shortstop makes a nice play. That'll score a run. Hayden Ramon picks up the RBI. That'll be the 6-3 ground out. That's going to tie this game up here in the bottom of 2. We're back to the top of the order. Evan Krug and Noah Applegate. First pitch, high strike. Going to score on the wild pitch. So we've got the Rebels retaking the lead here. 3-2. Bottom of second, Evan Krug, the batter. His first at bat last inning. He had the tough single on the little popper that started out in foul ground, worked its way back onto the field of play. First strike there in the count. He's up 2-1. Nice little rip there for Evan, but it's going to go right to the center fielder. That'll be the third out for the Rebels. So at the end of 2, the Rebels now lead 3-2. Had 2 base hits there, an RBI ground out by Hayden Ramon, and then a wild pitch to score the second run in the inning to retake that lead 3-2 over the Knights, heading to the top of the third. For the Knights here in the top of the third, we're back to the top of the order. Luke Terpstra, the shortstop, leading off. Gabe Rotier, the pitcher, batting second. And then Peyton Fozzie, the center fielder, who just made that nice play on the fly out, batting third. Rebels lead 3-2, top of 3. On a nice day, a little bit wind, but nice and warm. April day here, early in the baseball season. Corbin Cruz's first pitch will be grounded back right to him. Gotta like that as the pitcher. 1-3, little toss over to Justin Wood for the out, and 1 away. Corbin had a 6-pitch first inning, followed by a 28-pitch second. Now we're Gabe Rotier taking ball 1. Little pop up, Justin Wood. He's gonna beat Rotier to first after dropping the little pop up. So we'll get the 3 unassisted for the second out. And that's going to bring up the center fielder, Peyton Fozzie. Strike 1 high. Fastball there, swung through by Fozzie. Corbin's done a good job battling back these last few hitters, throwing strikes early in the zone. Little bit low on that second pitch, 1-1 count. Corbin's pitching to his brother Caden behind the plate. Nice strike, belt high fastball on the outer half of the plate. Puts Corbin up 1-2 in the count. to the center fielder for the Knights, Peyton Fozzie. Peyton had a ground out back to Corbin last at bat. And goes swinging through, strike 3 for the 3rd out in this one. That's Corbin's 2nd strikeout on the day. Nice quick inning for Corbin. Throwing limited pitches there. 7 in the inning. Bring his pitch count to 41. No hits, no one left on base. Rebels go into the bottom of the inning, leading 3-2, looking to tack on with their 2nd, 3rd, and 4th hitters in the lineup. Towards the top of the lineup for the Rebels here in the bottom of the 3rd. 2nd hitter, Caden Cruz, the catcher, junior catcher for the Rebels. Going to lead off this inning, followed by Kellen Krug, and then Daniel Tordai, the DH. First pitch to Caden is a fastball. He fouls back. Caden struck out on a 2-2 count last at bat. Inside pitch there. Sounded like it hit something. Must have hit the catcher's glove. Caden's still up, so it's 1-1. High pitch. Catcher trying to frame that a little bit, but came in high. 2-1 count here for Caden in the driver's seat, facing Gabe Rotier, the freshman pitcher for the Knights. A little pop-up on the infield. This has been an adventure so far. And just out of frame there. Third baseman makes the nice catch on the infield fly ball. For the first out. A little bit better than the strikeout from Kane last time. A little bit better at bat. Brings up Kellen Krug. He had an RBI sac fly last at bat. Hit that out to the center fielder. Rotier once again with the inside pitch to lead off the count. Hole in the catcher's glove, it looks like. A couple of balls here gotten past. 1-0 count. Rotier pitching to Kellen Krug. Little high fastball. Kellen Krug reaching a little bit out of the zone there. Fouled it back. Popped it back. Not much else you can do with a pitch like that. And now we're at 1-1 on Kellen. 1 away here in the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd. Rebels lead 3-2. Little extension for Kellen. Gets that ball up. That ball is going to be over the center fielder's head. So Kellen's going to have at least 2 bases here. And he's going to pull in with the stand-up double. Nice job, Kellen, coming back and getting that high pitch, driving it outside. Puts a runner at second base for the Rebels. 1 away. Bringing up the designated hitter, Daniel Tordai. Daniel was hit by a pitch last at bat. He then picked up a stolen base, heading to second before being stranded there on the foul out by Corbin Cruz. So Daniel takes strike one. Nice pitch by Gabe Rotier. One away here for the Rebels. Threatening again with the runner at second. Daniel Tordai finds the gap. We got Kellen Krug. We might have a play at the plate here. Oh, the ball is dropped on the transfer. Daniel Tordai is going to get the RBI single. Kellen Krug scores from second. Nice ball on the right field gap. Just right between the two outfielders. Nice piece of hitting, Daniel Tordai. Rebels now lead 4-2 here. Move over to first base by Rotier. Daniel Tordai is not getting much of a lead here. Bunt attempt here by Corbin Cruz. Going to go for a foul ball. One away for the Rebels here in the bottom of the third. Picked up one run already. On the RBI single, Daniel Tordai scoring Kellen Krug. Tordai now at first base. Not much of a lead, but he's going. Oh, Evan Krug is trying to help his runner out there with the high swing. Sorry, Corbin Cruz is trying to help his runner out there. Get a second stolen base here by Tordai on the day. Runner at second now. 0-2 count here on Corbin Cruz. He's got a runner at second. He can help himself out. Timeout by the catcher. Equipment fix here. Corbin fouled out his last at bat to the first baseman. And he'll go down swinging on this one for the second out in the inning. Bringing up the first baseman, Justin Wood. Justin, the only senior in the lineup today for the Rebels. Justin's got a bigger strike zone than some of these kids, a little bit taller. Gets a strike there. Finding himself down 0-1. Justin Cade last inning on a nice loopy curveball by Rotier. Now he's down 0-2. 2 away here, so anything close. With 2 strikes, you want to be at least thinking about. Takes that third pitch in the at-bat high. Daniel Tordai with 2 outs here at second base. And we get that curveball again, but this time just a touch outside. That's an early breaker. If he throws that much more, it gets recognized, it might get hammered a little bit. Nice piece of hitting here by Justin Wood, delivering the ball into the right field gap for the RBI single. He's going to score Daniel Tordai from second. That's an RBI single for Justin Wood. Rebels now with 5 on the day. We've got Justin Wood at first base now after the single. Rotier pitching now to Connor Latta, the sophomore left fielder for the Rebels. Ball 1 outside, a little high. Justin Wood leaving on the stolen base attempt, and he'll go in standing up there. So now he's at second base on the stolen base. There's a strike on the pitch, so 1-1 count to Lotta. Rotier trying to get out of this inning without any further damage. Get that ball in the air. It's going to fall. Justin Wood's going to score from second on what will be an RBI single for Connor Lotta. Not real hard hit, but in the perfect spot with the wind blowing today. For the Rebels to pick up their 6th run of the night. That puts Connor Lotta at first base and Noah Applegate. Noah had a single last at bat. That single moved a runner to third, which eventually led to a run, and Noah himself scored on an error, or on a wild pitch. We got 2 away here. Connor Lotta at first. Noah Applegate in the batter's box. And that's a tough play there for the third baseman. And that ball's going to be thrown around a bit. We're going to have a play at the plate. And Connor Lotta is going to go all the way home. Noah Applegate makes it to third on what looks to be an E5. Scores a run for the Rebels. Got a runner at third. Connor Lotta scores on the E5. Would have made it to third on the single, or on the air. Connor actually scores on the E7 on the throw to third. And that error on the throw allows Noah Applegate to get to third. Noah doesn't pick up the RBI on the error. Runner at third now for Hayden Ramon. 2 outs in the inning. In his first at bat, Hayden had a ground out, RBI ground out. Hayden's the center fielder for the Rebels. First pitch is outside, and lots of real estate back there. So Noah Applegate scores for the second time today on a wild pitch. Freshman Gabriel Tears actually thrown a lot of good strikes today. He's been bit by a couple wild pitches, and unfortunately there's been a runner on third base for him. There's been a runner on third base each time. So base is empty now for the Rebels. Noah Applegate scored on that wild pitch. Hayden Ramon at the plate takes the next pitch in the middle of his back. So he's going to go to first base with 2 away. And that brings the Rebels back to the top of their order. And they've officially now, with Evan Krug at the plate, batted around. Stolen base there for Hayden Ramon. Evan Krug has a single on a little pop-up to the catcher, and then he had a fly out to center field his last at bat. Little foul ball here. (1-1) on Evan Krug, the freshman shortstop for the Rebels. batting leadoff tonight. High for ball 2. Rotier, the freshman pitcher for the Knights. Another pop fly on the infield, and that's caught by the first baseman. So we get a little pop out to get us the 3rd out of the inning. So for the Rebels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs, bringing their total to 8 on a double and 3 singles and a hit by pitch. 1 person left on base. Through 3, Rebels 8, Knights 2. Top of the 4th here for the Covenant Christian Knights. They're going to be in the heart of their order. Number 4 hitter, Jacob Boltema, senior catcher, followed by Jace Boltema, the first baseman, who just finished that inning off with the nice play on the pop-up, and then the second baseman, Joseph Patton. Corbin Cruz back on the mound. He's thrown 41 pitches so far, given up 2 runs. Ground ball there, foul by Boltema. So first pitch in the strike zone again. And Corbin's done that tonight. He's been pretty good. There's the first hit for the Knights. Line drive right over the shortstop's head. Fielded cleanly by the left fielder, Lotta. Now we've got the left-handed Jace Boltema batting. First time we've had a hit in the game for the Knights. Followed it up with a second one right down the line past the diving Justin Wood. That's going to drive a runner over to third. The Knights are in business here. First pitch swinging by Boltema. Corbin Cruz worked his way out of some trouble in the second, when the Knights scored 2. Very similar start. This time both earned hits. Corbin's working from the stretch. The Boltemas on third and first. The younger Boltema takes second on the stolen base. So now there's runners at second and third for Corbin. Nobody out. Our batter, Joseph Patton, second baseman for the Knights. Second pitch is a ball. So we have a 1-1 count now. Third pitch is a strike. Top of the strike zone, it looked like. Fastball by Corbin. He's down. He's up in the count now, 1-2. Jace Boltema, the runner at second, is getting a pretty big lead. Probably going to score on any base hit. Ball low. Nice block by Caden Cruz. Helping his brother Corbin out with the block there, preventing at least a run. Big backstop here at South Newton. Patton's worked his way back to a full count here. Sophomore Corbin Cruz looking to get the first out in the inning. Like he pulled the string a little bit on that. Get that K swinging for the first out. Big relief, always get that first out. Get yourself out of a little bit of trouble here. Next hitter, Ryder Hart. He grounded into the fielder's choice. Got the out at second base and threw the ball away to allow runners to score on that double play attempt earlier in the second inning. Ryder takes first pitch here for a strike. 1 away for Corbin Cruz on the mound. Pitching to Ryder Hart, the third baseman. Little pop there from Corbin. Nice fastball there. Up 0-2 in the count for Corbin. Looking to finish this off with a third. Ryder Hart fouls that off for the safety. Just staying alive there. Just a touch for Ryder Hart. Still an 0-2 count. Corbin Cruz in command of this count. Another ground ball, foul. Still 0-2. Looking at the fifth pitch in the at bat to Ryder Hart here. And gets a called strike 3 at the top of the strike zone. Corbin Cruz working his way out of trouble here. 2 down now. Back-to-back strikeouts. Last hope here in the fourth inning for the Knights. Mateo Rossi, the left fielder for Covenant Christian. Mateo struck out in his previous at-bat. Low inside to Mateo on the first one. Mateo went down swinging on a 2-2 count, last at bat. Top of the strike zone there for Corbin. If he gets that pitch and throws it, it's pretty tough. Lots of pop-ups from that. That causes him to get the swing and strike when he doubled up. Same pitch to Rossi. Rossi's now in the 1-2 hole. Trying to protect. Corbin Cruz looking to finish the work, getting himself out of a jam. Runner second, third, nobody out. To second, third, 2 out here. And he's got a little pop fly to Hayden Ramon. Center fielder drops that. 2 runs are going to score. That's going to be an error. Mateo Rossi. No credit for the RBIs on the foul ball or on the fly ball dropped by the center fielder, but scores 2 for the Knights. Gets them a little bit closer. Now it's 8-4. Good job by Corbin Cruz, though, working his way back. A couple of strikeouts there. Tough wind conditions today, so it's not the easiest situation. Next batter is Rhett Laud, the right fielder. 9-hole batter for the Knights. First pitch, swing in there, gets the foul ground ball to third base. Mateo Rossi, the runner at first. Put the bat on the ball, 1-2 count. Good piece of hitting by Mateo to put the ball in play, force the defense to make a play. Second pitch is a strike. Snap throw down by Caden Cruz. Rhett Laud finds himself in an 0-2 hole here. Corbin Cruz pumping strikes again. Little pop up to shortstop. Evan Krug handling that. Two hits in the inning for the Knights. Pick up 2 runs, get back to 8-4. One person left on base. Going to the bottom of the 4th. New pitcher for the Knights. Number 2, Peyton Fozzie, coming in from center field. We got a bunch of defensive changes. Up first for the Rebels here in the bottom of the 4th, Caden Cruz. And he's hit, so he'll get to first base on the hit by pitch. His first time on base today. He had previously struck out and popped up to the third baseman. So we've got Caden Cruz at first now. Kellen Krug coming up to the plate. He's going to take first pitch low and inside. That's going to allow Caden to get to second on the wild pitch. Kellen has an RBI sac fly in his first at bat, and then he had a double in the 3rd inning to start off the hit parade there. Strike 1 from Fozzie. No one away here in the 4th. Kellen Krug at the plate. 1 for 1 day so far. Looking to add on another with an RBI. Ball 2 in the dirt. 2-1 count now. Peyton Fozzie, the new pitcher for the Knights. Foul ball, out of play for Kellen Krug. So now we've got 2-2 count. No one away here in the bottom of the 4th. Rebels with the 8-4 lead, looking to tack on. Ball outside. Good take by Kellen. Full count now. Kellen, ground ball to shortstop. He's going to get through on the throw for an error. Caden Cruz is going to score on that throwing error. It's an E6. Kellen replaces Caden at second base on the E6. Rebels get one of those 2 back from the top half of the inning. That brings up Daniel Tordai. Daniel's been hit by a pitch. Had an RBI single his last at bat. 2 stolen bases on the day. A big hit over the left fielder's head off the fence. Daniel's booking it to second. And he's going to go in there with the RBI double, standing up. Second RBI on the day for Daniel. Pounded that first pitch. Still nobody out. 10-4 now. Brings up pitcher Corbin Cruz. Corbin's fouled out to the first baseman, and then he struck out, and now he's going to be hit by pitch. So the Rebels, runners at first and second. Peyton Fozzie, little erratic here in the zone. Brings up Justin Wood, first baseman. Single with an RBI last at bat, had a stolen base. Struck out his first at bat on a nice curveball. First pitch, strike here. Nobody out, runners first and second for the Rebels. Looking to add on. Ground ball advances both runners a base, so Justin Wood gets the ground out. That's 1 out on the 6-3 ground out. That brings up Connor Lotta, left fielder. 2 singles on the day for Connor. Last one was an RBI single. Connor scored 2 runs as well, scoring on an errant throw from the left fielder last at bat. Runners at second and third for the Rebels here. Connor Lotta looking to drive both in. Takes a little bit high and inside strike there, probably at the top and inside of the zone. Fozzie in the stretch. Nice outside strike for Fozzie. Puts him up 1-2 in the count over Connor Lotta. 1 out here for the Rebels in the inning. Strike 3 at the top of the zone for Connor Lotta. Corbin Cruz has gotten that pitch most of the day, so can't complain a whole lot about that. That brings up Noah Applegate. Noah reached on an air to the third baseman. Last at bat, came around to score on a wild pitch. Singled his first at bat and scored as well on a wild pitch. So 2 runs for Noah, 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch here outside. Rebels had a pretty good hitting day to right field so far. Inside ball 2. Two outs here. Fozzie looking to get out of this runners on second and third 2-out jam he's in. Calmed himself down a little bit. We've got a ground ball, third base, foul. First strike for Applegate. 2-1 count on Noah. Noah's junior second baseman for the Rebels. Strike 2 here at the top of the zone. Once again, same pitch. Connor Lotta just took first strike. Corbin Cruz has made a living with it. So pretty consistent from the umpire so far. Little dust kicking up here. Foul back by Noah. Battling in the strike zone here. 2-2 count here. Got some wind blowing, made it a little bit of an adventure in the outfield and infield today for both teams. Strike 3 on the outside corner to Noah Applegate. So Fozzie settles down after the first 2-3 hitters. Does give up 1 hit in the inning, 2 runs. So we've got a 10-4 game. 2 left on base for the Rebels. At the end of 4, 10-4, Rebels over the Knights. Corbin Cruz coming back for his 5th inning of work. He's thrown 62 pitches on the day so far. He's going to face the top of the order for the Knights. Luke Terpstra, Gabe Rotier, and Peyton Fozzie, who just went in as pitcher. No changes yet for the Rebels. A lot of changes defensively last inning for the Knights as they swapped out Rotier for Fozzie. Terpstra's up. He flew out to center field and he grounded out to Caden Cruz to start the last at bat. And Corbin strikes him off with a strike. So fly out to center field and a ground out to Corbin Cruz for Terpstra so far. 0-2 on the day. Quickly down 0-2. Seen as many pitches in this at bat as he had all day. First pitch swinging both previous at bats. A little low and outside from Corbin Cruz. 1-2 count now on Luke Terpstra. Battling here for Terpstra. One, two count still. Fouled a couple pitches off here. Pop this one up. Deep infield. Evan Krug's under it. So get the fly out, pop out to Evan Krug for the first out there. Next up we've got Gabe Rotier, freshman. Started off pitching for the Knights. Gabe had a ground out to second base, and then also a little pop fly that went to the first baseman that ended up being a play where first baseman had to pick up the drop ball and beat him to the bag pretty easily. 1-0 to Rotier. Strike there, top of the zone. Corbin Cruz working his way back into the count.
You seen it, Gabe? You seen it? Make contact. Good eye, good eye.
Little touch low. Good frame job by brother Caden Cruz. Almost stole that strike for Corbin, but Rotier's a little bit taller than some of the kids, so 2-1 count now. Little bit up on that one, so that gets into the strike zone, so 2-2 count.
Come on, Gabe, you got this. Got 2 on, you got to protect.
Knights looking to get a few back here before run out of time. Fastball fouled off by Rotier.
We're racing them. Come on, you're supposed to beat them. Be better. Hold the bat up. Yeah, hold it back and hit him with it. Hit him with the bat. He deserves it.
Corbin Cruz coming home with the pitch. Strike 3 swing in. Good battle there between Rotier and Cruz. Cruz wins with the K for the second out of the inning. Brings up the new pitcher, Peyton Fozzie. Fozzie started off a little erratic in that last inning, but worked his way out of a jam, only giving up 2. First pitch to Fozzie, right at the knees. Corbin's done a really good job working both the knees and at the high strike at the letters today. Been pretty consistent, got that call most of the night. Same spot, just a little bit further outside. Little change of pace there. 2 strikes now. Corbin Cruz in a 1-2 advantage over Fozzie. 2 outs in the inning. Strike 3 looking. Corbin Cruz with his third 1-2-3 inning. All top of the order. 2 strikeouts this inning. 1 looking, 1 swinging. Nice inning for Corbin. Brings him to 77 pitches, no hits, no one left on base. Still a 10-4 ball game. Rebels leading, going to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th here at South Newton. Rebels lead 10-4. Peyton Fozzie beginning his 2nd inning of work. Ended last inning with 2 strikeouts after giving up 2 early runs. Hayden Ramon, number 9 hitter for the Rebels, sophomore center fielder, starting off this inning. So far, he's been hit by a pitch, and he had a ground out, picked up an RBI. He also has a stolen base on the day. First pitch, ball to Hayden. Bottom of the order done some damage for the Rebels today. 5 runs scored there, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some RBIs there, some nice hits. Third pitch is inside to Hayden Ramon. 3-0 count. Fozzie working from the stretch. Finds a strike at the knees on the outside corner there. Pitcher's pitch. Ball 4 high to Hayden Ramon. He's going to take his walk, so he's on base for the 2nd time today. That brings us back to the top of the order with Evan Krug. Evan had a single in the first. Hayden Ramon's fast runner. Just takes off right away with the stolen base. Evan had a single in the first inning, kind of got lucky with the wind, but hits a hit. Flew out to the center fielder and then had a pop out to the first baseman. Hayden Ramon off and running again. He's going to be in there. So he's worked his way from first to third on 2 pitches. Two-0 count to Evan, freshman shortstop for the Rebels. Made a couple nice plays in the field already. Pop-ups, ground ball. Little ground ball to second baseman. He's going to score a run. So Evan gets the RBI ground out. 4-3. That'll be the first out of the day, or the inning. Caden Cruz now up. Caden has struck out. He popped up to the third baseman, and then he was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Scored a run in his last at bat. Benefit of a wild pitch and a throwing error by the shortstop. Rebels now lead 11-4 after that RBI ground out by Evan Krug. Caden Cruz even in the count, 1-1. Third pitch is a ball high, 2-1 count. See if Caden can get a pitch to drive right here. Good hack by Caden. Flew open a little bit. Coach Ulmer's down there telling him the same thing. So Fozzie's worked his way into 2-2 count here, looking for his third strikeout. Just a touch outside. Count's now full. Peyton Fozzie for the Knights delivering to Caden Cruz. Ball 4. Good battle. And that'll bring up Kellen Krug. Kellen's had an RBI sac fly. He doubled. He also hit a ground ball to the shortstop that the shortstop threw away. So he was awarded first base. Came around to score on a double by Daniel Tordai. Fozzie from the stretch. Caden Cruz over at first. Caden's taking off. Wide pitch here. Stolen base for Caden. Got a good jump there. Kellen Krug at the plate with a runner in scoring position. Only one away in the inning. Rebels have already scored one. Oh, Kellen foul ball off his leg. One count here on Kellen. Caden Cruz at second base. Got the shortstop trying to hold him a little bit. Play back. Oh, that ball's thrown away. Unlucky for the Rebels. Hit Caden Cruz on the leg. So no advance in there. So Caden get good secondary lead. Next pitch is inside to Kellen. Got a 2-1 count. Third ball here is a little high. So Kellen's in a good spot here. 3-1 count. Box something up here and drive it. Try to drive in that 12th run for the Rebels. Fly ball deep to left field. It's a tough play. Left fielder's looking for the ball. Left fielder ran into the fence. The ball bounced. And you're going to get what ends up being an RBI triple for Kellen Krug. That's a really tough play by the left fielder making contact with the fence there. Not much help from his fellow defenders. I don't think they saw it either. Good job of hitting the ball by Kellen Krug. Putting it out there. Windy day today. Almost cleared the fence. Rebels get the run in. 12-4 now. Runner on third. Bringing up Daniel Tordai. DH. And Daniel's got a big hit out to center field here. Over the head of the center fielder. It's going to score Kellen Krug easily from third. Daniels chugging, looking to get there. And he's going to be safe on the throw. So we got a nice sliding triple there from Daniel Tordai. RBI triple. Replacing Kellen Krug there. 13-4 for the Rebels. That brings up Corbin Cruz, pitcher. 9-run lead here. One more in this inning. Rebels will get the 10-run rule. So Corbin's fouled out. He struck out and he's been hit by a pitch. One out here. Rebels have really hit some deep balls this inning. Ball 2's a little high. So Corbin can help himself get a game-ending hit right here. Help preserve some pitches for later in the week. Ooh, right on that one. Fouled it back. Reached a little bit. Looked more like a safety hack with 2 strikes than a aggressive 2-0 count. But it's 2-1 now. Fozzie's trying to get this second out. They'll play it third. Not much of a play there. Probably more dangerous than anything. Corbin Cruz, good cut that time. Not the defensive hack. That was the aggressive hack. Just fouled it back right on it. Now 2-2. Fozzie looking to finish this off. Corbin got to protect a little bit now. Put something in play. Probably going to score a run. There's a pop fly on the infield. Pitcher got it. That's going to be the second out in the inning. Pitcher helping his own self there. That's going to bring up Justin Wood. Justin's had a pretty good day. RBI single in the third inning for Justin. Strikeout in the second. Had a ground out last inning. Takes the first one down low. Hopped in there a little bit. So he's up 1-0 in this count. Ball outside. 2-0. Peyton Fozzie's pitching with 2 outs here. Trying to give his bats another attempt. Justin Wood ducks under one. Called strike. 2-1 count now for Justin Wood. Daniel Tordai still at third. And you're going to have a nice play by the third baseman. Knock a ball down and make a play. That's a ground out. 5-3. Good play by the defense that time. So the Rebels get 3 runs. Three runs come on 2 triples. 2 walks thrown in there as well. One person left on base. We have a new pitcher in the game for the Rebels. Looks like Noah Applegate is coming in to pitch. That's going to push Corbin Cruz to third base. And it looks like Kellen Cruz going to second. We got Noah Applegate now on the mound for the Rebels, starting the top of the 6th here. Rebels lead 13-4. First pitch is hit by Bultema, center field. He's going to get a double out of this. Jacob Bultema with the double. It's his second hit on the day. He had a single in the 4th. Also reached on an error. He scored 2 runs already today. Jace Bultema up now. Singled his last at bat. Reach a little low for that pitch. Strike 1. Bultema's had the single last at bat. He also walked. He scored 2 runs, so all 4 runs have scored via the way of Bultema's. A lazy curveball by Noah Applegate there, it looked like. Or at least there's a change of speed anyways. Noah's up 0-2 now. Nobody out. Stepped off. Kind of discouraged Jacob Bultema from getting too far out there. Evan Krug and Kellen Krug playing cat and mouse games with him. Foul out. Out of play for Jace Bultema. Lives. See another pitch. He's down 0-2 in the count. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Noah Applegate coming set. Another nice slow curveball outside, just a touch on that one. 1-2 count. Got ball out there in kind of the no man's land there. Gonna advance runner to third. Runners on second and third now for the Knights here in the top of the 6th. Joseph Patton, the second baseman, starting second baseman now. He's walked and struck out in his 2 at-bats. First pitch high, a little bit inside. Second pitch, just a touch outside and low. So Joseph Patton's up 2-0 in the count. Runners in second, third, nobody out for the Knights. Couple hard hit balls. Once again, the Bultemas scored all the runs so far. Got Kellen Krug at second base, knocking it down, getting an out. That's going to score a run. Jacob Bultema scores from third. Jace Bultema advances to third. We got 1 away. It's an RBI ground out for Joseph Patton. That goes 4-3. So no Applegate's now got 1 out. 5 runs in for the game for the Knights. And Ryder Hart at the plate. Actually, this looks like a sub. Number 14, new batter. Two out, a little throw down to third base, wasn't caught, knocked down. Swing and strike there, 2-1 count now. Strike down the middle here. 2-2 count now. This is Braden Vandermeer, number 14, for the Covenant Christian Knights. And he gets rung up on a high curveball. And that's the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Noah Applegate. Next batter is Mateo Rossi. First pitch high to Mateo. Mateo struck out his first at bat and scored 2 runs on a hard hit ball to center that was dropped. Popped this one up. Third baseman Corbin Cruz coming in to make the third out on the infield fly. So that's 2 hits for the Knights. Score 1 run, leave 1 stranded. Gets them to 13-5, heading into the bottom of the 6th. New pitcher for the Knights is Luke Terpstra. He started the game at shortstop, moved to catch in the 4th inning, and now he's pitching. Once again, a bunch of defensive changes, it looks like, for the Knights. For the Rebels, Connor Latta, Noah Applegate, Hayden Ramon to start this inning. Corbin Cruz worked 5 innings, threw 77 pitches unofficially, gave up 2 hits, 4 runs, none of them were earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Pretty solid outing for Corbin today. Noah Applegate's worked 1 inning in relief. Rebels are up 13-5, get 2 runs this inning, they'll end the game. Otherwise, we'll go to the top of the 7th. So umpires are making the changes on the scorecards. We'll get this inning started as soon as that's finished. We've got Luke Terpstra pitching to Connor Latta. Connor has 2 singles on the day, scored 2 runs, struck out looking his last at bat. First pitch, a bit low. Second pitch, a little bit higher up. Good hack by Connor Latta. Out in front a little bit. Ground ball, third baseman there. Nice play. Looks like Jacob Boltema on the ground out there. 5-3. First out. We've got Noah Applegate now at the plate. Another nice play. Jacob Boltema's come in, made the last 3 plays at third base. Really solid defense there now since he's moved there. That brings up Hayden Ramon, who's had a pretty good day himself. Hit by pitch, walked, stolen a couple bases, scored a run. Actually stolen 3 bases. Up 2-0 in the count here. Terpstra is working pretty quickly here, throwing down in the zone. Found the strike zone on that one. 2-1 count now. 2 outs against the Rebels. Little high fastball. Hayden's just a touch off on that. Good hack, though. Now we're 2-2. Good aggressive swing and a 2-1 count there. Curveball must have been just a touch outside. That brings the count full. That one's low in the dirt. Ball 4 for Hayden Ramon. So he's on base for the 3rd time with a walk. And that'll bring us to Evan Krug. Evan singled. He's got an RBI and a ground out. He's flown out to center field. He's popped up to the first baseman. Last inning he had the RBI ground out that scored a run. Hayden Ramon's been pretty aggressive on the base paths today, so they're going to try to keep him close here, it looks like. He probably can get a few more steps. He's going feet first back, goes head first. It'll be a little bit easier for him. Pop up there by Evan Krug. All 3 plays made this inning by the third baseman, Jacob Boltema. Good inning for him. Good inning for the Knights, getting out of that one. No runs. First time all day, Rebels have gone scoreless. Only 1 base runner left on base. No hits. So we're back to the top of the 7th, 13-5. Rebels with the 8-run lead. For the Knights this inning, we've got Rhett Loud, number 9 hitter, right fielder, originally start the game. He's leading off. He's popped up to the shortstop, and he's grounded out to the pitcher. And then we'll go back to the top of the order with Luke Terpstra and Gabe Rotier. Noah Applegate in the 2nd inning of work here, trying to finish this off. Swing and strike here for Rhett Loud. 7th inning now. Last inning, barring extras here. Don't have a good look here on the foul ball, out of play. Not quite out of play, but real tough play in the large yard here. That gets us to 2 strikes on Rhett Loud. Noah Applegate's got 1 strikeout on the day, looking for a second here. 0-2 count from the wind. Little get me over curveball. Evan Krug, the nice play at short for the 6-3 putout. And then we throw the ball away on around the horn. But good play. Way to come in on the ball. Get it hands high instead of having to reach down for it. Back to the top of the order, Luke Terpstra had a good bottom of the 6th pitching. Takes that curveball off the elbow. That's Luke's first time on base today. He had previously popped out to the shortstop. He grounded out, flew out to center field. He's now at first base. Gabe Rotier's batting.
Come on, Gabe.
Gabe struck out his last at bat.
Good at, Gabe. Good at.
Ball outside on Gabe there. He's also hit it to the first baseman for an out and grounded out to the second baseman for an out in the first inning. Not a whole lot of luck here for the Knights at the top of the order. Terpstra's taking off here. Looks like he's out at second. Caught stealing. Good catch and throw there by Caden Cruz. Put that ball right on the money. Working quick from the stretch there for Noah Applegate. So that's 2 outs now. Strike was the call on the previous pitch, so we've got 1-1 count. And we've got foul ball again. So now it's 1-2 count on Gabe Rotier. 2 outs for the Knights here in the top of the 7th. Noah Applegate looking to finish out this win for Corbin Cruz. Little curveball there. Hit to center field. Caught by Hayden Ramon to end the game.
Begin, guys. Begin.
Noah Applegate finishes that inning on 8 pitches for a total of 24. He gave up the 1 run early, back-to-back doubles, then a ground out for the RBI. So he gave up 2 hits, 1 run. Rebels take down the Knights, 13-5 final. Congratulations to our South Newton Rebels, first win of the season. Battled hard in the second game, a close game of doubleheader on Saturday, and picked up the win here. Good luck to the Knights moving forward. Good luck to Rebels. We'll see you back at home here next week.